Hi, I'm Rupert, the founder of Spellcaster. In this video, we'll cover Spellcaster's one-click lesson planning tool and how it can be used to support offline spelling instruction. We encourage the Spellcaster game to be used as part of a sequence of instruction for learners, and that sequence of instruction should include robust, adult-led explicit instruction of core concepts and skills that your learners might use in the game and indeed with their spelling, reading and writing. Now that explicit instruction could take the form of whatever you're already doing in class, in clinic, in intervention or at home, or you could make use of our powerful lesson plan generating capabilities in the Spellcaster platform. The Spellcaster lesson plans can be generated for any level of our scope and sequence, and they're really useful as a way to introduce and get that really important explicit instruction in before students begin practicing those key skills and concepts. To generate lesson plans in Spellcaster, there are two things you can do. You can create one from scratch, or you can generate one of our lesson plan templates. Typically, it's quicker and easier to get started with one of our templates. To get started with one of our Spellcaster lesson plan templates, all you need to do is set a learner at any level of the Spellcaster scope and sequence, click on the three dots beside the name and hit Generate Lesson Plan. You can also access our scope and sequence, navigate to any level of the scope and sequence you'd like to generate a lesson plan for, click on the three dots on that row and click Generate Lesson Plan. Once you generate one of our lesson plan templates for any level of the Spellcaster scope and sequence, you'll be brought to our lesson planning surface where you'll be given a fully populated lesson plan that can be customized as you need. All of our lesson plans are built using our structural literacy activity blocks. These activity blocks are designed to focus on everything from letter sound recognition to phonemic awareness to decoding, encoding, connected text and morphology. Clicking on an activity drill, you can edit the content inside it. You can edit the text inside it, or indeed you can drag it around and rearrange it as needed. All of our activity drills include instruction for how to deliver them, some script in terms of how to actually say them, and the content that you'll need to deliver as part of that activity drill. Our templated lesson plans begin with a review section, which take you through some previously covered content from early levels of the scope and sequence, and then lead into the new content, the content for the level of the scope and sequence your learner is on, and then using that content in a series of different drills to begin practicing using it. You can also generate a learner worksheet with this button. Generating a learner worksheet will create what is essentially an analog to your lesson plan. All of the activities in your lesson plan will have a one-to-one correspondence with an activity block on the worksheet here. You can edit the fonts and font sizes inside the worksheet, and again, you can add additional text as needed. This allows you to have essentially a resource for your learner to use while they're working through the lesson plan and makes it easier for you in terms of planning and preparation. Similarly, you can generate slide decks directly from the lesson plan by clicking on this button here. Clicking that button will generate and download a slide deck. The slide deck itself will feature all of the structural literacy activity drills that are in your lesson plan. They'll also feature the script and an icon indicating to learners whether this is a spoken activity or a written activity.